A lot of people have been asking me specifically about the training schedule. March, we're kicking it off in Texas doing a rifle, and then we're also doing a handgun course as well. Then we're heading to Kansas doing a rifle course, Arkansas rifle, Georgia, we're doing a pistol class, and we're also doing a rifle class. And these locations have been really good to us. We try to find really good ranges that allow us to do the drills that I want to do. Not a lot of ranges will allow that. PA has been really fantastic in regards to we all get to stay and train on site, which is awesome, especially considering that this year we're running low light, no light. We're running vehicle courses out of PA, our normal carbine and handgun courses as well. But what's nice about the PA location is you have regular rooms, you have the team room, and then as long as things go the way they have been going, you just pay a little bit extra money, and then you have food provided for you, which just makes it extremely convenient. Especially when we're pushing hours in a low light, no light course. It's great because we can just go back, have a cocktail when we're done, and then go to sleep, which is just, it's very, very convenient. So again, that's just the beginning of the year, something to think about. About the May, June timeframe, we're running courses out of Washington State. Again, this is a really nice range that's gonna allow us to do the kind of shooting we like to do. I believe we're running a carbine and then I think a low light, no light course out of Washington State, which is, again, a really big deal to us to try to find the right kind of ranges to be able to host these kind of classes. After that, we're back into Wyoming. For those of you that are familiar with Wyoming, we have a private chef. We also have the cabins together. We hang out at night. There's a pool there. A lot of families come in and then go straight from there up to Jackson Hole, up to the Grand Tetons, Yellowstone, and or Glacier Park. So it's a really nice area there. A lot of times, most people double up into cars and then you just leave your family with your vehicle. There's whitewater rafting for your kids if they're of the right age, horseback riding, to of course hiking everywhere up in that neck of the woods. So the Wyoming is a really fun place. It's very unique because with the range that we use out there, it allows us to do some other things like our jungle run that we end up doing at the very end of classes, where we put the students up in the mountains and you guys are up there negotiating the mountain and shooting steel for about 35, 40 minutes, depends how fast you move up in the mountains. So again, that's what we're doing about July, August timeframe. So we kick off the end of the year with Indiana. We've got a new training facility out there, nice big gun range to be able to do our work on. And then we move over into Ohio. Ohio's been with us for almost 11 years now. The Southernton training facility is just outstanding. Anybody who's taken vehicle courses out there know that they're just off the chain of what we're able to do that we can't do on other ranges. We're doing low light, no light out there as well. A lot of guys ask, can we run night vision? Absolutely, but day one is dedicated to white light, and that's handheld with the handgun, handheld with the rifle, we're PCC, and then of course weapon mounted lights. You have to know that because of a lot of the environments that we find ourselves in, we don't always have a set of nods on us. After that, we'll talk about different things in regards to night vision. We'll get you properly zeroed, talk about a couple different ways in which to zero, and then of course you'll make your choice. And then after that, we'll be running drills. So usually for about 2 solid days, you're running on night vision for those that have it. After we're there, we're back over into PA again, which is, again, we brought that up in the other video, why it's such a great training location. And then one of the other courses that we do is down in Florida. It's a high-risk entry course. It's force on force in a 7,000 square foot facility. So we basically go over 2-man movements and 1-man movements through structures, understanding that every place that you go into, Home Depot, to the grocery store, to Outback Steakhouse, they're all movie theaters, they're all potential live fire shoot houses. So knowing how to negotiate just yourself and or moving with family members is very important. So that course is really unique down there. We do it once a year. And the reason why we like that training facility down there is not only are the guides and the hosts great, but it's also such a changeable facility because it's 7,000 square feet. So it really adds just a different factor. So nevertheless, so the last places we finish up in is going to be Oklahoma and also California. One of the things getting into California, you know, the Linden gun range and what we're able to do on that facility is really important. A lot of the gun ranges won't allow us to do half the things we do there. And it's not because they're unsafe, it's just because that's not the way they operate. So when we look around for gun ranges, we look around for gun ranges that are gonna work with our curriculum. And if I'm doing marksmanship and fundamentals, I wanna be able to get distance, especially with rifle. Handgun, generally 25 and in, but if we can shoot a little further back, absolutely. But when I look at teaching rifle, I want to teach fundamentals and I want to be able to let you see what happens downrange and bullet drop and other things, working on your kneeling supported and your sitting supported. So the distance for me is very important. Also the movement pieces though, you know, or when we're doing vehicle work, or I don't have to worry about start at this time, shut down at this time. And there's a lot of ranges that have those style of rules, which is fine, but just not when, you know, when you're having to devote a lot of money to come to these courses. So nevertheless, that's why we choose a lot of these locations, especially the ones where we get to hang out and break bread together. I think that's extremely important, just as much as important as the shooting aspect of it as well. So hopefully something works out on the schedule. We'd like to see you out there. Have a great year.